and welcome back to Plasmatic Productions, and you are watching Three Nerds and a Noob, the series where the three of us nerds introduce the noob who's never seen any MCU movies to every movie in the MCU. And today we have watched
Iron
Man 3.
Yeah, that was the one that we watched. It was called Iron Man 3.
It was called Iron Man 3.
Starring Robert Downey Jr.
And
Goop and John Favreau.
and
Don Cheadle, Potato Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the little kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Potentially
yeah.
4 variations of Ryan Reynolds.
This is true.
Actually, so true though.
Yeah.
We'll unpack that.
Okay,
Really?
but so we
Not
technically
really,
watched the
yeah.
movie last night
Last
again,
night.
but we ended it this morning at like 1 in the morning. So it counts.
It counts.
And so, my name is Plasmatic.
This guy's Plasmatic. I'm the bubble.
Hey, I'm Slosh.
Lux.
And so just to kick things off, we have a little clip from right after we watched the movie. Okay, we're gonna film the rest of the morning, but here, jerk.
My knee jerk. Oh, there he goes. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, I'm jerking right now. A solid. Huh? Honestly.
Have you seen
Say something, man.
Like
I like it.
8.25.
8.25.
Yeah.
Love you, John.
I really enjoyed it.
Wow.
Like there were a lot of things in it
Wow.
that I really enjoyed.
Wow.
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 Wow. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
Solid 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like that.
I thought it's a 7, and I went
Ooh.
to sleep and was visited by the ghost of Robert Downey Jr. and he said, "You must rate this higher," and I said, "Nay, it remains a 7."
Wait, I also got haunted by him in my dream, Loki.
Oh.
Wait,
Was
actually?
he also
Yeah.
was he creepy in yours too?
That goatee, man.
He was freaking and he was like. Anyways.
The question that I love to bring to the table on this is,
Wow.
how much did this one feel like a comic book to you guys?
Honestly, in a lot of ways, a lot less.
Yeah,
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
It felt a lot more movie,
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
not in a bad way.
No.
I felt it a lot like a comic book because the villains
Mhm.
were a very like comic booky. Like obviously there's the thing with the Mandarin, not lore accurate Mandarin.
See, that's what made it feel
I
like
think-
not a comic book to me.
Yeah, it felt a lot
Interesting,
more
yeah.
of a commentary on like war on terror and
Yeah.
I see that, but for me, big fire red guy.
Oh,
with
that's-
a lot- with big fire red guys with you spit fire. That's your thing, huh? From Don Cheadle. I think for me that part felt very feels very comic booky.
It does.
The Aldrich Killian stuff did,
Yeah.
yeah.
and the quote of the movie that I think is the quote is the "I am the Mandarin."
He
Yeah.
really
That was not a-
was not the
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But that's the comic book line right there. I think actually in thinking about it a little more, it doesn't feel like a comic book. I think for me it's because of the action. A lot of it is like. It was very grounded in the sense of he didn't have his powers for most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
That's
have
cool.
he didn't have his arm, and I really liked the fucking work where it's like he had to use his brain to beat half of the fucking people instead of just relying on the suits because
He
that
went
was
to like a Home
awesome.
Depot.
Yeah.
He got 2 carts.
Come on,
full of,
that's so
like,
fucking
shenanigans.
Dude,
The
that
whole
was
Tennessee
so
sequence I
cool.
thought was
Yeah.
fantastic. With,
Say
the-
that again. I'm kidding. We haven't gotten there yet, because that's not out yet. But it will be.
Yeah. Well, but that's what I meant. But yeah, no, everything where he was like, where he took down one of those extremist fire ladies
Yeah.
without using any Iron Man tech.
just gasoline, just like fucking-
microwave.
yeah, like vegetable oil microwave.
Oh yeah.
And then
dog tags.
Yeah.
This is why we don't put metal in the microwave, guys.
Or you do.
Or you do.
This
Being
is-
chased by
yeah.
women.
Being chased by a woman, find a microwave and put metal in it.
If they're on fire already.
If they're on fire already.
Or if they're made of fire, which I think she kind of
Or
was.
if you're
Kind
or
of.
she's made of fire.
One thing I want to say is, I loved Stark's character arc.
Yeah.
Just like, because at the start of the movie, he's like, all these suits are like a part of him,
Yeah.
and then he just throughout the entire movie doesn't have any of that, and it's like panic attack after panic attack, and it's just like, you don't, or at least I don't see much of heroes or just anyone's mental state in these types of movies anymore. And seeing that is so cool. And seeing how he goes through that is even cooler to me. Like, he has no suits anymore. Every bit of his identity is just like stripped the whole movie.
Right.
I found that so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
They did a good job relating back to Avengers, which Avengers was what just happened before this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a little while since we watched Avengers. And I like that the main way they interact with Avengers is Tony saying, I don't want to talk about Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. So, yes, I completely agree with you.
I don't have a lot to say on this movie as much as I thought I did, but I really liked it.
I feel like the whole Mandarin bait and switch thing wasn't necessary.
Yeah, that's the
That
main thing
part
that knocked off
confused me.
Powers for. I mean, not Powers. Wow. The main thing that. Sorry, I'm a little tired, everybody. The thing that knocked off the most score for me was like we have two different villains in this movie, but actually they're the same.
Same, yeah.
Like it felt like it was trying to do a bit more than it had to.
Yeah, and like we
Yeah.
always, it's not like it was a twist with
Right.
Killian.
No.
It wasn't even it was like, they pretty much revealed that he was working, at least for the Mandarin, pretty early on.
Which I don't get why they did that. That was
Yeah.
I like the Mandarin in this movie a lot. I do like it being like kind of a front for Killian because I mean, yeah,
me coming.
yeah.
Okay, he's fun.
He's so
sorry.
funny.
Bro, he's so
But like I see it as like the way we were just talking about how it's realistic and like a commentary on the war on terror. It is almost like the people that fund the war on terror and the people that like actually deal
Right.
with this are the ones that benefit the most. And that was like part of the commentary is like the actual villain is the one that not the one that's actually in that war active but watching it and supplying it.
You could have done, I feel like if they took out the whole Mandarin thing, you would have had a solid plot, but they couldn't have done the commentary in the same
Yeah.
way. And then vice versa. I could have seen them making this a two-parter.
I
Not
also
gonna
could have
lie.
seen that.
Like making Iron Man
yeah.
4 end...
Iron Man 2.5.
Yeah. Like end Iron Man 3 on a cliffhanger where it's revealed the Mandarin isn't the Mandarin.
Right.
Yeah.
And then do a Iron Man 4 with Killian.
That would
Yeah.
be really cool.
Because it feels a little too crammed in there.
For the last two movies, it feels like we've kind of had a double villain thing with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the
Bird
name?
guy.
Whiplash.
Whiplash.
And who's the other guy?
Nope.
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
Hammer.
So we had Whiplash and Hammer, and then in this one we had Mandarin and Aldrich. Did we have one duo that we liked more? Did we like how those two like compared to each other? I want to hear thoughts. Because
Yeah,
I feel like
Whiplash.
I definitely
Whiplash
prefer
Hammer.
Whiplash
Are you
Hammer.
kidding
Yeah,
me?
Whiplash.
Their dynamic.
Their dynamic's a lot more fun.
it's so
Yeah.
And I
That's my bird.
I love it when villains work together, but also fucking hate each other, and so like, and that's what Whiplash did. It's just like, by the way, little Hammer, I'm taking over all your shit.
Yeah.
Cry
Yeah.
about it, baby boo. And the Hammer is like, bro, what about it?
Yeah.
So like, I like got taken down. Both of them got taken down as they should be taken down.
Yeah.
But like, for these two, it's like Mandarin and the what's his name, Timberlake. Were like. They
Killian?
Killian, yeah, sure, same thing. They
Bro.
like played off of each other very well, like, but
Sure.
also in the story, it feels like they weren't exactly needed for each other. Almost like for the messaging, it works, but for like what the justice it does to the story, it hurts a little
For
bit. I think.
three?
For three.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
The whole Mandarin thing is funny. Don't get me wrong. The
I do
actor
love
playing
him.
him
Oh,
is
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think he does a great job with all his comedic bits. And I just want to look at this in the comics thing just real quick.
Please do. I love this.
Because halfway through the movie, Slosh was asking me a little bit like if this is like taken from any comics and all that. And while I haven't read a lot of Iron Man, especially in recent years, I do remember the Mandarin from like the old 60s comics. And he was obviously a Chinese character who had
It is a little mysterious.
10 rings. And that's where the whole 10 rings organization comes from. But each ring had a different superpower. That made him really hard to fight.
Yeah.
Like he was a physical threat to Iron Man.
Yeah.
As like, of course, probably one of them is like fire, but like there'd be all sorts of different like gadgets and stuff.
Fire,
Which
ice.
I just think is a
oil.
way cooler thing, and even cooler than what
Possibly.
they eventually did in Shang-Chi. But
Yeah.
just yeah. So they're like, no, I know it's a stereotypical thing, but it's like okay, so we got rid of the Asian character, the Chinese character
For British.
for a British one, and we got rid of the cool powers.
I really wish they kept that, honestly, because then that would make more sense for like if they split this movie into two,
Yeah.
cliffhanger it, and then that would I feel like that world building would have been a lot cooler too.
I like the change. I don't think there's anything wrong with changing comics and like sourcing for a movie. I mean, hell, like half these movies we're gonna find out they're not comics at all. I mean,
How did that happen?
That's fine. The lighting still looks great.
hey, that's great. Yeah.
Hey!
Anyways, but like I don't love the idea of like changing the Mandarin because I do really like this like. If you want to keep the whole idea of like the war on terror, then I think that works really well. Yeah,
That's
and
true.
like it's just like a front. But I also understand that man powers are cool, and having like 10 rings would have been cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like they could have eventually given that to someone else.
Well,
but
they
they
kind
kind of
did,
did, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's let's be real here. It's not the
It's
same.
cool, but it's a different thing. And it's like, and Mandarin was like one of Iron Man's
There was no G1.
biggest
Right, yeah.
foes. It's not even like Obadiah, who showed up once in the comics, or Whiplash, who was, there some.
Mandarin's everywhere.
But it's like, imagine you had Two-Face as the main villain of
Yeah,
something,
right.
and he was just a guy.
So definitely one of the reasons why I think they did Mandarin in this way is to keep this narrative through all 3 movies of Iron Man relating to wars in the Middle East, relating to War on Terror, and all this U.S. military stuff that was very prominent in the 2000s. How well do you think that they handled this?
I mean, I think they handle it all really well. I think, like, looking into the deeper themes of Iron Man 3, it's probably... I would say Iron Man 1 is handled maybe the best. I really like Iron Man 1, and then Iron Man 2 literally starts off with him being like, guys, I'm not going to give you my shit, U.S. people. You can't touch me, because guess what? I'm me, and I stand for me, and I also stand for, like, peace among the world, but not just the U.S. And I think that also...
Yep.
That's a very good message whenever it comes to, post-fucking arms dealer that also, like, a lot of conservatives might say is like, guys, I like Iron Man. I like that he shoots up terrorists. And it's like not just that. If you think about it a little more critically and deeper for a second.
And there is definitely like a very conservative mindset to the idea of we should not give the government the Iron Man weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it makes it really conflicting of, yes, we trust Tony Stark because we know Tony Stark in these movies, and we're not really shown how awful he was before.
Yeah.
Right.
But in the real world, I don't know how I'd actually react.
If like someone had like that one person had it.
Which is why Rhodes is such a good character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
To show that other side of it, of this needs to be a government-controlled device.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that there's one to counteract if Tony would ever go rogue. So
Even if Rhodes does continuously get clowned on.
Oh my
It's
God.
unfortunate.
Okay.
He didn't get to do anything.
Yeah, we completely forgot about Don Cheadle, y'all. brought him up at the very beginning and just completely forgot about him until now. Yeah, y'all, Don Cheadle does not do it.
In order for this movie's plot to function, they kind of have to give a reason for Rhodes to be like very out of commission.
Yeah.
Which stinks because we know that he has so much potential.
Yeah.
He's such a cool character.
Well, at least we get at least we can see a little, only a tiny, ever little bit of that later. But like, it's like tragic that like Rhodes doesn't get to be in the third Iron Man. He was basically like sidekick almost in the first two. Besides Pepper.
The second, I mean, he had his best moments, I think, in the second movie.
Yeah, for
But,
sure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I really like the soundtrack of this movie. Is something that I'll say.
I think that the theme song that I think of when I think of Iron Man, I didn't realize wasn't in the other two movies.
Yes.
Da 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 da, which I think is my favorite soundtrack for Iron Man.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Is that not in the other movie?
I don't think so.
No,
I guess I also didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that at
Because
all.
it sounds so perfect. It's
Yeah.
like, it must have been there the whole
It's been
time.
the whole time.
Speaking of soundtrack, this movie started off with "I'm Blue."
Oh yeah.
Instant fucking peak, by the way.
On
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, man.
We
gotta get
Oh yeah.
Reminder that song exists.
We'll be for
It exists.
Favorite character in this movie?
Oh my god, yes.
How
Honey's Hill
far is it
Express.
from Miami to Tennessee?
823 miles.
I'm good like that. Like, I wish that Marvel had more evil goon talk.
I like the
I
one
love
guy that
goons.
was like, fucking Tony turns around on him and just like is like gonna kick his ass, and he's like, honestly, I hate working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
This movie is also just it's
funny.
very funny. It's
Yeah.
like a really humorous movie. Like the fucking bunny keeps coming up. Also, Dummy.
Dude.
Yo,
Dummy!
Dummy!
That's my favorite character.
That's my favorite character.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Dummy's like death in this movie
Yeah.
was the saddest.
Tragic.
part.
We all literally fucking yelled, no!
At the
Dummy
same
fell off
time.
the cliff.
I think I actually almost cried.
No,
Tragic. I got emotional.
Tragic dummy death. But like, I mean, dummy saved in the end.
Yeah, there's
So,
a
like-
little. We're so happy that last
Is
little
it-
shot is just him pulling
Yeah.
Dummy from the
His
wreck.
friends from the wreck. It's
Oh,
just such a
yes.
fucking like good final moment.
I think actually I want to talk about that one act, that one set piece
Please
of
do.
Air Force One, where they're doing
Yeah.
skydiving out of the
Yes.
airplane.
Yes.
Thank you.
That I think one scene might have been what bumped up the movie for me.
Really?
Or
Yeah.
just because we watched a little bit of the behind the scenes and how they did it for real. With actual skydivers and with hidden parachutes so you couldn't
Yeah.
see it in the shots.
600 jumps to make it happen.
Yeah.
That's
600
fucking
insane.
crazy.
And it's like, and it all paid off because that scene is one of the most
It's really good.
suspenseful and
Yeah.
Yeah.
real, and just the payoff is
I
so
thought it
great.
was completely CGI, and now knowing that it was like
Real.
made with real people is just I have a new level of respect for Marvel movies with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
every once in a while, when they do stuff like that, you see the difference.
Yes.
Because everyone's reactions and feelings is just so much more visceral.
Real.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's-
Acting while
yeah.
skydiving, bro.
They put some real like
Yeah.
Mission Impossible into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally said they had
Definitely
one of the guys that
Mission
did like
James Bond.
Yeah, James Bond
Bond,
stuff.
right?
And he
Or,
was
like-
so old too, but he was like still with it.
Yeah,
right?
he was still
Yeah.
he's hitting
Yeah.
with it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Still jumping out of airplanes.
For real. There was a lot of like just good set pieces and a lot of just, I think again reiterating on the action point, like a lot of creative, a lot of good stuff.
Like
That's
the
like
Christmas ornaments and the.
Yeah.
Oh
You guys
yeah.
want to
Yeah.
go skydiving sometime?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
You know,
Scared of heights?
when we get to 1,000
No!
subscribers,
No, I like this plan. I like.
I don't
1,000
like that.
subscribers, we will
I
all
don't like
reenact
this
that
plan.
scene from Iron Man.
All right.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah.
family cameo.
Well, yeah, we saw all that.
I know.
Stanley
That's what I mean. That's
Like,
what I mean.
Oh, okay.
his cameo.
Yeah.
10.
10. I disagree.
No, I know, me too, but
Yeah.
just for the.
But just
Oh,
with
the
memes.
10. Yeah,
For the-
yeah.
Him being at a beauty contest.
It was very short.
It was
Very short.
So I like the other two more than the other
Yeah.
Iron Man
Yeah.
movies
Yeah.
because Stan Lee's arc in this has been always confused for a random person. Tony didn't even see him in
Yeah.
this movie. Tony didn't even see him in this movie. Why
Yeah.
couldn't have Stan Lee been at like the daughter's birthday party?
What if he was
where-
actually the Mandarin?
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Stan Lee
I
terrorist
get.
threat.
Do we rate these? I forget.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
I
We're
give
gonna
this one a
find-
4.
Yeah, we do rate
I was
these.
gonna go a 5.
Kind of.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go 4.
4 or 5.
Well, yeah. So far, I think our lowest is
4.
like 2 for Hulks because only Stanley got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like seeing Stanley get hurt.
Yeah. So this one was really short, so I don't think it's like there's nothing to talk about with it.
Yeah.
Ending
Oh,
credit
this one's
scene.
credit scene.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
forgot this existed. I could not tell you what this end credit scene was before watching it.
I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you after watching.
What was
it.
that?
So
So
that-
scene again?
It was
Exactly.
there.
It was-
so this goober didn't
What a
realize.
goober.
Oh,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
it.
I remember now.
So it's Tony just like therapizing, and there's a guy asleep listening to him, and we watched the entire scene, and for about 2 minutes he couldn't recognize this guy that you see right here. Right. there.
I genuinely just couldn't. He did not look anything like him to me. I don't know. But I got there.
Mhm.
And we
I
kept
got there.
saying "smash" to you.
Okay.
Which
I
maybe was more confusing.
that
Yeah,
was
maybe.
a lot more confusing.
What? How was
Smash,
that?
Because one of y'all said like Thor smash
Thor
or something.
smash.
I was even more lost.
How are you lost on Thor smash?
Because I don't remember that line. Until I
Yeah, no
remember the
shit!
character.
No shit, you don't remember that line.
Bro.
Thor smash. Did we like Iron Man 3 more than Iron Man 1?
I personally did enjoy it more than 1.
Okay.
But I think that's just because one the one plot point of Stark and Pepper, that like kind of love aspect of it. I'm a sucker for a bit of love, so that point bumps it up a bit more because we don't see that much of that in one.
We get a little bit of like flirtatious, but then being like,
Yeah, but like it's
Yeah.
everything one has just like elevated in my opinion.
Oh.
So other than the like kind of war type of stuff,
Yeah.
so that's what makes it.
I'm trying to
Bit
figure
better for
out
me.
like if it's recency bias for me watching Iron Man 3,
That's true.
or if I'm also trying to, or if my love for Iron Man 1s and 2s, love for Iron Man.
That means we should
1
just
and
watch
2
1 and 2 again.
is nostalgia.
Let's
yeah.
do it again.
But I don't know. So I might actually have preferred 3, and I've never said that before. But
That's
No.
crazy. Me too.
Great.
Yeah, I think the same way. I don't
Yeah.
think it's just recency. I think I can't tell if I liked it more than No, I think I did like it more than Iron Man 2. I thought it was very
Yeah.
funny.
Mhm.
So, and like for an Iron Man movie, it was also just handled things very well. And I think like even the few nitpicks I have about it story-wise and plot-wise, I think are not honestly that bad. Like we
Yeah.
we harped on the Mandarin stuff. I don't think it's that
It's
bad.
not that
No,
bad.
It doesn't like wreck the movie like Hulk existing wrecks Hulk. So
Yeah.
absolutely. So like I actually don't. I don't think its flaws are that like bad to actually mark down that many points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I love all the Iron Man suits at the end.
Yep.
They
Oh,
designed
that's
each
so
one
cool.
individually.
Yeah.
And I'm a nerd, so when I was like in the pandemic, I actually learned them all.
Oh
at
yeah,
some
there's
point.
one like comic.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
cool.
So
Yeah, they're really cool.
That
They've
mail's
all
about
got
to
like
go crazy.
different abilities and stuff.
You ready for the final ranking?
Final rankings.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
final rankings. Okay.
I am gonna go with an 8, which I think I might have also said for like Daredevil season 1
Yeah.
and like Avengers.
Did you think it was as good as Daredevil season 1?
It balances out similarly. Because Daredevil had its ups and downs. I mean, I think it had maybe some higher highs.
I think I
but
enjoyed this more than Daredevil season 1.
I think I enjoyed this more than Daredevil season 1. I did.
I did really enjoy Daredevil.
I gave Daredevil I think a 6.5 or
6.
7.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
gave it a
it's
6.5.
crazy.
I still hold by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bit.
But so okay,
So
8,
I'm still with an 8.
8.
8.2, 5.
I'm changing mine up to an 8.
Oh,
This conversation's convinced me pretty badly.
Yeah.
I'm
so-
saying 8. That's
Okay.
wait.
8.
Eight.
That's not
He meant 8. We gave an 88.
88.
What,
Out of
who
10.
gave what? Who didn't give an 8?
Everyone gave an 8 except for me. I gave an 8.25.
Oh, that's a fraction.
Should we just say 8?
We can just say 8.
Okay, then we're just
You
gonna
just
say
said
eight.
eight.
It's an 8.
I mean, it's the best Iron Man movie we've created, so. there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, guys.
Good
Good
stuff, guys.
stuff.
Good shit.
We'll see you in the next one.
And you'll never see me coming.
Hello.
That felt oddly sexual.
Don't remember, guys. Don't forget
to-
Oh, yeah.
to
Say it!
Say it!
To spit? No.
I'm trying to think. Why is it always me?
To throw
Um,
a giant bunny? No.
Huh? Don't forget.
What,
to-
the giant bunny? I don't know. I'm
to
trying to think of something.
dummy that. No.
Ooh! Don't forget to like, comment, and skydive onto that subscribe button.
Oh,
Hey!
Yay!
That's right. Let's get out of here.